Hey everyone, today I'm going to be taking you through the step-by-step process of how to properly season a cast iron skillet. I just bought this guy today, and although he's said to be pre-seasoned, I don't really trust that, and not a whole lot of other chefs do. So I am still going to do all of the proper steps to get him nice and seasoned. So follow along, and then you can do this in your own home. All right, so you're going to start by just giving him a quick little cleaning with a not so abrasive scrubber. You don't want to use anything like steel wool. A little bit of soap. Nothing too rough on him. Just going to get some of that dust that might be in those nooks and crannies off and get him ready for the next phase. Make sure to rinse him well. Now we're going to do a quick hand dry with a clean towel. And because cast iron is really porous, he is not fully dry. So I'm actually going to heat him up on the stove to make sure that 100% of the water that's in the porous surface is going to be evaporated. All right, so I have him on my stove. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but you can see that he's got a little bit of water spots on him. I am going to heat him up until he's pretty hot, and I can be assured that all of that water that's in the pan is gone. You don't want to seal that water into him because then he's still going to be able to rust. So it's really important in this step, make sure he is completely dry. All right, so here's a close-up of this pan as it is heating up. You can start to see the water evaporating. I'm showing you this just to really send that point home. This is one of the most important parts of this process. You want to make sure this pan is 100% dry before the next step. After it is dry, go ahead and get a little bit of a neutral flavored oil like canola, vegetable, grapeseed, or avocado. Add about a teaspoon to 2 teaspoons into the bottom of the pan. And then what you want to do with a clean napkin or cloth is you're going to start rubbing that in and patting it into all of the little nooks and crannies. You'll see a nice glossy finish evenly across the surface of the pan. And you want to make sure that you not only do the inside of the pan, you're going to get the handle and the bottom. This is going to ensure that when you're cleaning the pan and storing it, that the bottoms and the handle don't rust. For some reason, Food Network decided to put their logo on the bottom. That is going to make it a little difficult to get the oil evenly distributed, but I'm going to give it a good shot. Looks good. Now, I'm going to put him in a 450-degree oven for about an hour, and he'll be done. Okay, it's been an hour, and my pan is ready to come out of the oven. I'm going to be really careful taking it out because it is super hot. Now that your pan is nicely seasoned, he's ready to cook a multitude of delicious dishes in. To maintain this seasoning, if at all possible, when you clean him, do not use abrasive surfaces like steel wool or water. I like to add a little bit of oil with kosher salt and scrub him out like that. But if you have to use water to get him clean, just dry him back out on the stove and brush the bottom with a little bit of oil, and he will be good to go. Thanks so much for cooking with me today. Stay tuned for the next episode, and don't forget to like and subscribe.